What we'll do with Northwestern Oklahoma is, we'll take a look at their stat sheets and get some ideas on some of those guys. We faced at least one of those guys last year, so we have some charts on those guys. So, obviously they're going to be a team that's been outside and been playing and practicing outside. So, they might have a little head start on us, but going to be a good program, going to be a good test for us, and we're excited to open up our season. Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. Every time you go into a series, you kind of target those players that you don't want them to beat you. I think he's certainly the guy in that lineup that they want up in a big situation. So, our key is going to be, keeping those guys off base in front of him. Let him hit his singles and doubles and with nobody on, and face the guys behind him. So, good hitters are going to hit, and you have to eliminate the walks and the errors and some of those base runners in front of those good hitters when they get there. Well, obviously, having the ability to get outside in the last 3 weeks, we faced some pretty good arms of our own, just guys on our pitching staff, and I think we fared pretty well. I think our offensive lineup is kind of a unique lineup. We have guys with speed, guys that are great two-strike hitters, guys that can hit for power, hit for average. So, I think when you take a look at our lineup matching up against top pitching, whether it's this weekend or in the MIAA, I think they fare pretty well, whether it's scoring a lot of runs or just grinding out and getting pitches and getting that good starting pitcher out of the game. Yeah, I mean, another team that they were about 500 last year and probably are used to similar conditions as we have as far as snow on the ground and indoor baseball and things like that. But early season baseball, it's just you want to go out and play well. You want to get your feet wet a little bit. You want to throw strikes on the mound. Want to play solid defense and just have quality at bats. And obviously, we'd love to come home 3-0, but probably more importantly, just get out and play well. And I think if we do that, this team will come home with a successful weekend. Well, I think last year we took a step forward. I think when you look at 2, 3, 4 years ago, we were finishing lower than we wanted to. We really targeted the group of guys that we have, brought in the right kids, we feel, and just have a great group right now. So I think we're stronger on the mound this year, top to bottom. I think our offensive lineup is stronger than it's been in the past. We led the conference in defense last year, and we expect to do that again this year. So, just top to bottom, I think we're a better program than we've ever been, and we have the right guys on the field to go out and do a good job. Yeah, I mean, you can't replace a guy like Riker. He was a guy that we could give the ball to, and you were pretty sure he was going to go out and get you a win, or at least keep you in the ball game all day long. So, right now our 3 starters for this weekend. Cole Klocko was in that role a little bit last year, senior pitcher for us. He'll start game 1. We have Anthony Canapel, who's a transfer out of North Central Community College. Was a very good pitcher in that league last year. He'll be our number 2 guy, and then we'll have Brad Roberts from Cairo, Missouri, who he's a true freshman, but he doesn't pitch like it. So we expect great things out of Brad in this year as well as in his career. So those 3 guys will be our starting guys, but really feel like we have a lot of depth and quality arms in our bullpen as well. So feel good about our staff. Just hope they go down and pitch at the knees and throw strikes and just relax and pitch the way they can. Well, I think you're right. We had a lot of freshmen last year, and I think right now, even though we have some really good juniors and seniors, I think the strength of our program is in our sophomore class. Those guys that got playing time last year as true freshmen. In center field, Garrett Fort, just a phenomenal athlete, could be the fastest guy in the league, can really run it down in center field. Our outfield is full of freshmen and sophomores, so that's really a young class, but just some tremendous talent out there. Steven Garber really had a great fall for his senior year at first base, probably the best first baseman in the league. We brought a junior college transfer at short, Nick Gata, and Nick's really doing a nice job, both defensively and as a leader on the team. So, just top to bottom, we're a unique team, whereas, we got some good key pieces in our junior and senior class, really the depth and the potential of that freshman and sophomore class again is looks for a bright future. Well, we definitely, in the past, we've been a good second half team, and I think it really does, go back to the fact that we really never get outside and get rolling until about a third of the way through the season. When you talk about an indoor facility here, I think it would help baseball and softball more than any other sport on campus. But this time we don't have that. We had 3 weeks that we were able to get outside and prepare, which is just a huge jump for us. And we really feel like we took good advantage of that, and I think it's really going to help us in the first half of this season.